Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator, where last episode we conquered Lanka here, and that is fantastic. I was also a little bit taken aback by how much I don't notice this mod set. It just feels like part of the base game. It's remarkable, really. It really does, but it's definitely active. So, fantastic. So we wanted to go into our missions here and take a look at what else we could work on, right? So in our capital here, we would need the number of buildings to be greater than or equal to 5 and population equal to 45. That seems like a decent thing to do. We can import food. Choose a trade good to change a chosen territory to. Oh my. And then this would be choose a territory to become a major Lankan food supply. Fascinating. Okay, so we need farming settlements in all of these 3 locations. Sure. We're going to need gold for that, of course. Let's tick on forward and let our economy start to develop. That is going to be fairly important here. Importing food up over this way is something we can eventually do. Producing gemstones. Spice production. Indeed. Fascinating. Okay, so our fortunes are rising. Over time, our kingdom has achieved both greater wealth and power. Traditionally, we have relied on the ability, valor, and dignity of our ancient and honorable families, but with rising fortune, there's also ample opportunity for new men of quality to rise beyond their birthright. Some families have, to a greater degree than others, achieved power and influence in our kingdom, and perhaps there is room for one of them to leave a lasting legacy. Among the okay, I'm gonna keep messing this up. I need to practice this off camera. Amongst our elites. Fantastic. It's not complicated. It's just I'm not used to saying this word. We'll get there. We'll get there. So, do we want a new prominent family? Well, sure. We'll accept one of these guys. So one of these families is currently scorned. I think it's the ones we just brought in. Sure, we don't have a job to give them, so whatever. So we need Ashoka Maurya to be the Raja of Maurya. So if we look over here right now, this is Chandragupta. So we can't currently do this. And that's interesting. And it can't be bypassed either, it looks like. Huh. So we're going to need to go to war with the Tamil Kings. For right now, that's not that big of a deal. I think we work on this economic portion over here. So, losing gold, I would rather not do that. Gain popularity, provincial food capacity. Yikes, but we'll go ahead and do that. Okay. Right, so we do need to work our way through all of this. Does this get bypassed? No. Noted. Pretender support? Hey, stop it. Stop it. So we have 45 gold right now. We need farming settlements in these 3 locations. We can definitely do that. That is certainly something that we can work on. Hellenistic converts, huh? Losing 100 gold? Let's just leave them be. I wouldn't mind that if we had the 100 gold to spare, but we don't. So we're building this mine right now. We need to get a farming settlement. So let's hop into the macro builder, and farming settlement is 118 gold. Okay, that's a reasonable amount. We're definitely going to need to let our treasury work its way up. We could think about increasing our taxes, but I don't think that's ever a good idea in Imperator. So we'll leave that where it's at, and we're not paying anything here right now. We could decrease our naval maintenance and our fort maintenance for right now. And that seems okay. 50 gold. Either way, it's 50 gold. This guy stole 50 gold from us. Yikes. Have him flogged. We really needed that gold. That is deeply unfortunate. What a jerk. So, how else can we get gold? Well, there are events, of course, and other ways that we can get it include investing, but we need to get faster gold, right? We need to get gold quickly. Losing that 50 gold hurts a lot. We would have almost had enough to build a farming settlement at this point. If we can get this up to 10 to 15 gold per month, that would be absolutely huge. Hopefully we can do that soon. But for the time being, it largely is what it is. Choose a territory to become a major Lankan food supply, and we gain a free province investment. So how does this major Lankan food supply work? That doesn't have a tooltip, despite being colored like a tooltip. Okay. Deified as a living god and spirit of the nation, this guy surely breathes, bleeds, and dies just as any mortal. This is a scheme to promulgate influence of Moria. Bereft of dignity, followers of the old god of wisdom may strike back. Okay. So apparently there's some heresy going on here. Sounds good. Our aggressive expansion is dropping. The question that I have right now, this would earn us gold per month. Do it. The question that I have right now is, how powerful are these guys? That's their pops info. I want to look at... Ooh. Apparently we're coughing. Cool. Okay, I think we're good. So we can see that their mill check is 2. I'm sure that there's a way to see what their actual military strength is. They're offering us an alliance. We need to fight them according to our mission tree. But we don't need to fight them right now. And we don't need to fight specifically them. We need to fight these guys, we need to fight these guys, or we need to fight these guys. For the moment, this seems to make sense. I'm not ready to expand onto the mainland just yet. We'll break that alliance with them eventually. But I think that's good. So unfortunately, we would have had enough to create that farming settlement very, very shortly if that 50 gold hadn't have been stolen from us. That is very sad. Very sad indeed. I don't like it. We require additional gold, and for right now, it's just not flowing very much. So, I did see a decision in the decisions section, which is... I'm not super familiar with these icons. We'll get there. I know there's decisions here somewhere. Decisions. Here we go. I saw some decisions for subjugating the Maldives. Okay, so we have to take over these territories. Got it. Interesting. So we do have this great wonder here. What does that wonder actually do for us? Build cost minus 10%, loyalty of subject states plus 10, and plus 6 local noble happiness. That is not bad. Not bad at all. These guys are considering to break their alliance. That's okay. Will that give us a truce? If so, I'm completely fine with that. I really do want to get these farming settlements built. If only that guy hadn't have stolen the 50 gold, we would have currently had enough. Well, on the next month tick, we would have had enough to build that farming settlement. Unfortunately, we lost like half of the gold for it, so we just have to wait for quite a while longer. Pilgrims. Hey, 21 gold. Okay, and local tax plus 5% there. Do it. Yeah, do it. So 21 gold and local tax for a few months. Sounds good. So 3.95, that actually went down a little bit, but we did gain 21 gold. That's what's important here. So, what is our current target? We are looking to build farming settlements in these 3 locations. Prospering? That's illegal. 5 stability and 10 tyranny. Our stability is decent, actually. We don't need to lose tyranny, I don't think. No, we are negative, or not really negative, but we have no tyranny currently. I think we just increase the taxes. Cool. These guys are thinking about getting rid of our alliance. They probably want to declare war on us. Most likely. We should be able to hold here fairly easily, I think. But I want to be able to know just how many forces they actually have. It would be good to know. Indeed. Yeah, they broke their alliance. So do they have a truce with us? Yes. 7 years. So we've got time. Sounds good. I do see these pirates up over here. Not too much that we're going to do about that right now. We almost have the gold. And let's go ahead and build down here first, just to get that out of the way. So we're going to build our farming settlement here in 1 more month tick, as soon as this month is over. Any moment now. Cool. So now we're going to get that farming settlement built right here. Done. So there's that underway, and we are 1/3 of the way through this mission. That gold is going to be a bit of a problem, but it will develop going forward. This first little bit is going to be rough. I think that's very, very clear. So the question is, are these guys planning to declare on us? Probably is the answer. Probably. And if they do, what can we do about it? We've only got the levies from Dravidia. Okay, let's check into our laws here. Let's see, laws. There we go. So we're on noble retinues right now. We're not able to raise any legions. This does give our cohorts 10% starting experience and 5% levy size. We could go to Royal Guards, allowing us to raise a legion. I don't think we can financially afford this at this time. I would like to do this, but I highly doubt that we can financially afford it. So for the time being, I think it has to remain the way it is. And how are we doing on our pops over here? No current assimilation because they're Lankan and Hindu in this location. That probably won't be the case everywhere. Yeah, there's some religious conversion here, but these are all Lankan. These guys are Tamil, so they're converting here. There are definitely some cultural conversions that need to happen there. So realistically, how's the loyalty of this province looking? It's absolutely fine. So that's good. No doubt about that. So what's going on with these guys? Why did they offer us an alliance and then immediately want to break it? That's an interesting question, for sure. Liberation, huh? So this council took it upon themselves to free a sizable quantity of privately owned slaves. Do we care about this? No, but we do care about this 15.89 gold. Done. That was like 5 months of income. Right there. So I'm absolutely okay with that. We are certainly going to accept that. So they just claimed on us. Okay. So again, the question becomes, how many legions, or not really legions, but how many levy troops can they raise? Can we maybe make an alliance with somebody out over here? Yes, these guys are currently at war, so we might get drawn into that war. Actually, these guys would accept an alliance again. We know that they're truced with us until 460. So I think we just chill for a little bit here. I think that'll be fine. Once it gets to around mid to late 459, then we can think about finding an ally and or resetting our truce timer. Whichever we feel like ends up needing to be done. I do want to attack these guys. I'm guessing if they're claiming on us and thinking about attacking us, that probably means that they think that they can win. The question is, how realistic is that assessment? I don't know. We'll see. For now, this farming settlement is getting fairly close to done. We are about halfway to our next farming settlement. We make so little gold. We make so little gold. Eventually, we'll get there. This is a city over here. Okay, noted. And then this is a settlement down this way. Okay, seems fine. So, in terms of missions, we are definitely trying to improve our economy. Improving our economy is going to be a very big deal. We can definitely import some food. Let's see. Grain, vegetables, fish, and livestock. Okay. So we would need to import up over here, like some livestock. There we go. And then over here, we would look to import some grain. And then we would look to import some fish. Cool. And what else are we needing? Grain, vegetables, fish, and livestock. So, like, vegetables. There are no potential routes for vegetables to choose from. Okay. At least 8 of the following trade goods are present. Just building up here should contribute to that, right? Because if we build a farming settlement up here, that will produce things. I know that's very specific, but a farming settlement... Oh, that didn't actually pin open. Oh, no. Nope, apparently not. Sure, we'll go this way. So yeah, that'll start producing fruit, at least down here. Okay, so that should be reasonably fine. We can import, like, additional grain up here. Something along the lines of this. Now, that's all of our import routes done up over here. And we can call down an omen. Probably we continue with the omen of economy. Cool. So now all we need is one additional trade good produced up here. And then import food will be done. So we need a little bit more gold. I really wish that guy hadn't have stolen that 50 gold. That would have been awfully nice, but alas, he did. It's 4:55, so we don't need to worry too much about Pandya for the time being. We still only have Dravidia here. But this should still be a reasonable... Well, our front line on this levy is really weak, right? Like, incredibly weak. For the time being, we absolutely need to continue to work on our economy. Our economy is strengthening, but it's not super strong at this point. We need money, and lots of it. So a farming settlement will be available in 2 months here, and we definitely build it up here. Where were those? Yeah, here, which we are producing fish from, and here, which we're producing fish from as well. Okay. In theory, I think that'll be fine. In theory. And let's get this farming settlement going as soon as we can. Apparently we can't build it here, because there's already a building here. This is already a port, I think. Yes, this is already a port. Okay. Well, we're going to have to change that. Indeed. Or build 2 granaries. But that would require that this be a city. So we would need to change this over to a farming settlement. Which of course means we need to get rid of this port, but we don't want to do that until we can build the new one. Okay. We lose a little popularity there. That's reasonably fine. Man, our economy sucks. No doubt about that. Is there anything we can do with our navy, like in Europa, to do anything here? Not really. I mean, these guys are currently, like, pursuing these pirates. But it seems to be reasonably fine for now. We'll combine these together for the moment, and it seems okay. But we definitely need to think about... Actually, are you still at war? Hang on. There we go. You are. Okay. So for now, that's reasonably fine. Sure, we could make a friendship. Always good. Okay, and removing this... I believe it instantly destroys it if I right-click it, if I remember correctly, with Imperator. So I'm not going to try that until we have the money to build a farming settlement here. Or maybe once we have the money, we can just replace it and keep the benefits of the port until this is done building. We'll see. But that's going to take a while to get that funding ready to go. Man, imagine how much further we would be if that guy had no stolen 50 gold from us. Like a full year's worth of income. We would be a year ahead of where we are right now. That's really sad. Hopefully we can get an event to make up that gold. I mean, we did get like 21 of it back. So that's something. Anyway. We can start by cultural happiness here. Lankan is at 38%. Tamil is at 12. Sure, these guys are pretty much all at 12. Unintegrated foreign cultures. They should be working on integration. Okay, noted. Definitely noted. We're working on cultural integration over this way, and that should be fine. Yes, 0.62 gold per month. I like it. So what's that going to bring us up to? 4.95. That's a solid improvement. No doubt about that. We're going to continue to work on our economy for a bit here, but I absolutely want to start moving into India fairly soon. Our economy is just not strong enough to really support it. But we'll get there. We are going to play this early game patiently, and we'll make our way in. So, once this finishes up, I'm actually expecting this to work because we're going to produce an additional trade good. It's requiring at least 8 of the following trade goods to be present. And this produces fish. So, this settlement is going to give +1 base resource production, which should, in theory, produce an additional fish. Which should finish the the mission, I believe. We'll find out if that's the way that this works. Hopefully it does. And then, of course, we'll be working on this once we have the gold. A question of competence, huh? No one can freely insult the Raja. Indeed. Untiring devotion. 3 stability. Cool. That's great. So we have 25 days until our farming settlement is done, and we find out if import food finishes. I believe that it will. Slanderer spills all. We gain 3 gold. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. Gold is so valuable right now. It'll become less valuable later. This farming settlement finished. And so did import food, as expected. So, which one to cultivate? Grain, vegetables, or livestock? Does it actually matter? National Freeman happiness. Let's see here. Fish. I'm checking to see if we have any of these already. The answer is we don't, and I guess that's why we're asking what we're going to cultivate. Let's check out over here. So I saw livestock here. Pop promotion speed. Okay, and let's check like North Africa. I know grain grows there. Let's see, there was a vegetables. Where was that? I saw it. I know I saw it. Okay, let's head off over this way. I mean, we could go into trade goods map mode. That would probably help. So if we go up over here, we can see livestock here. We can see... there should be some grain around somewhere. Here's some grain. Global monthly food modifier. Okay, and then vegetables. Move slaves cost. Given those options, I feel like livestock is the best option. Is what I'm coming down on. Because if we go for livestock, pop promotion speed seems a lot better. So we'll go for that. And where are we going to choose? We could go for... Gemstones, incense, spices, elephants, amber, furs. Do we need more than just a couple of elephant-producing provinces? Okay, so Gokana is here. What does that produce? That produces wild game. Avocana is the next option, and where is that? I'm probably blind. I'm not seeing it for the moment. It's here somewhere. Here. That produces wood. Rohanada is over here. That produces wood as well. And Lida as the other one. Where is that one? Here. That produces furs. I think that we go for this wild game one. Yeah, I think we go for Gokana. So Gokana is now producing livestock. Beautiful. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to get local food sources completed. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Kentuin, James, Shadowwolf, and Lohan80, Kentogan, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Unisol, Rogue Corvid, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.